So I just completed the photo session for all the individual DVDs that I have accumulated since I started going through the Gaylords that I have. And this was a set, and these were all individuals. So just wanted to show you some of the stuff that I'm going to put up for sale. These are all DVDs, a DVD set, religious themed for kids. And apparently they send them out monthly. I have them from 2019, 2018, 16, and 15. So we'll see what happens. They seem to sell pretty well and for a good amount of money. I'm going to list it for $39.99, see what happens. These are all buy it now, by the way. So this one, Rip Curl, oh, that's surfing DVD. I got all different kinds. You're not going to see common titles at all. This is a DVD for a singer, Trish. Feel the Beat of Never-Ending Love. Yeah. Making sure these are DVDs. Oh, right. It says DVD. So I assume that's like video, music videos type of deal. This is a one Vietnamese one that I looked up, and either the person that is popular or that particular title is popular. Sometimes I'll just put things up that I just can't find, and we'll see what happens. This one, Path to 9/11, that's a movie. This one's interesting. Peggy Newfield's Personal Best, Dining Skills for the 21st Century, Dining and Social Skills for Business. So there's all kinds of random stuff I'll find. Here's another one, foreign language, that is what is it called? Great Teacher, wow, Onizuka. It's Japanese. I'm putting it for $20. We'll see. I'm putting best offer because there's a lot of those, different ones anyway, so I don't know what it's going to go for. This one is the Gottman Institute Therapy Sessions, training DVD for clinicians. This actually goes for great money, but I'm missing one of the discs. I'm missing disc 2, so I'm going to throw it up there for $35 because it goes for more than that when it's complete. And I'll put our best offer. There's golf DVD. Come across all different types of DVDs for improving various sports. So whether it's golf, whether it's basketball, football, soccer, all different types of stuff, wrestling, fighting, boxing, and some of those will be worth it to list. Lawrence Welk. When I saw this one at first, I didn't think it'd be worth anything, but I figured I'd look it up. When I see bizarre titles, ones I've never seen before, I will look them up, and you just never know. Hot Summer Rain, Antonio Banderas. So this is one of those random movies that you just never know. Here's Frozen, good old Frozen Blu-ray. The reason why I'm going to list it for $11 is because it is new. It's still sealed. So that's the other thing to keep in mind when you're going across through a bunch of DVDs, and of course it can be CDs as well. If it's still sealed, even though it's a really popular title or common title like Frozen, there's a gazillion of them. If it's new and sealed, you can usually get more money for it, and it can be worth your time to sell individually. Bomb Girls, the full season. This is one of those for consideration, which is they'll send those out for like Emmy consideration, that type of thing, award season. And those can be worth money sometimes. Here's a skateboarding one. I come across a lot of different skateboarding and surfing ones. Some of them are better than others in terms of being worth selling online. Here's a TV show I've never heard of, Banachek, I believe is how you pronounce it, the second season. This is one, I could have been, I'll just could have kept it locally for my sale. But I'd never seen it before, never heard of it before, so I looked it up, and I'm going to list it for $38.99. Buy it now. Apparently it goes for that kind of money. It's that there's that much demand and not that much supply, so that's good. And also, something like this, I'm not gonna price it for like $30 or $25 here locally because it's very unlikely someone's gonna buy it. People are looking more for deals, so I'd rather just put it online. Total Elimination 2005 Pride Fighting Championships. So I'll come across some of that mixed martial art type of stuff. Occasionally, this is a random one. This may or may not sell, but I'm going to list it anyway. Volume 10 commemorative DVD. Yeah, there was only like one copy on eBay, so we'll see. Official air show DVD. See, these are the random stuff I'm telling you that I sell consistently on eBay. Telling a New Story, Esther and Jerry Hicks. I've heard of them before. The Law of Attraction in Action. Only listing that for 10 bucks, but we'll see what happens with it. Discovery, Future Weapons. This has 3 DVDs in it, so we'll see what happens with that one. Here's one. I've sold John Deere stuff before. I've sold a couple times. I've sold a video game, John Deere video game, for like, I can't remember, over $20. And so whenever I see John Deere stuff, I always look it up, and you never know. And then this one, Cesar Millan, Mastering Leadership Collection. There's actually 4 DVDs in there, and this one I'm gonna list for 40 bucks. So that one's pretty popular. So yeah. So overall, nice amount of items, and hopefully that will spark some more sales across my individual eBay items. Here are the 3 stacks. We got Pet Sematary stack. Well, that's the top one. Remember Pet Sematary? Blu-ray. Transformers Blu-ray. But the rest are DVDs. When the Cradle Falls. The Forgotten. So these are all movies. And that's quite a nice stack there. So I'm definitely going to list that. So let's push that out of there. And then this second stack, I got Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I got Spy Kids. I got, I don't know what that is, Lassie. Snow Buddies. I don't know. Shrek 2. Charlie Brown. All different kinds of stuff. And that is for the kids. And that also, okay, I'm going to do this one-handed. That also is going to be listed because that's a nice amount of DVDs. And I always, well, I'll get to that later. So anyway, so that one's ready to go. This one over here is the Jack Benny Show. Remember the Jack Benny Show? No? Okay. What about Parks and Recreation, of course? City of Pawnee, Indiana. Sex and the City. What do we got? What do we got? 24. Family Guy. Whoops. Heroes of War. You guys all seen that show, right? Heroes of War. Of course, more Sex and the City. Glee. Glee. First season. Bewitched. I used to watch that. Bewitched. Freaks and Geeks. That's a good one too. Anyway, so Golden Girls is under there. This is TV shows. However, comma, there's not enough. Not enough for my liking, so I'd like to double that. So I'll wait until I get to the next Gaylord and see how many I actually pull out. Might have to wait till I'm through all the Gaylords, but I like to make the amount a little bit more for these because they're all broken up. I'm not having complete seasons at all. Sometimes it'll just be one disc from one show or a couple discs from one show, one season, that type of thing. People still buy them, but I'm going to try to put a few more in there. So those two I'm going to photograph right now, and then I will list at some point, and that one's just going to have to hold off on and put over here for now. These are actually, I've got these are video games, and these are workout DVDs, so I'm going to wait until those grow some more. So let me get to photographing these. Here are the kids DVDs, the loose kids DVDs for the eBay lot. I've already photographed all of those. I actually put them all together in a stack. I take a picture of that, of all of them together. And then what I do is I actually put them in stacks of 3 because there's not that many in there. And then I take pictures of all of them like this. It's only, so all of them together, and then 3 more photos of them, laid out like this. So I take off each one off the top. There's none left here underneath, but there's 2 on top of these. So I take one off and then across all of the piles and then take a picture and then do that again. So only 3 more photos. So it's only 4 photos, but I'm going to do that with the loose DVDs as well, the adult DVDs. And because there's not that many. When I have hundreds and hundreds of discs, so when I do the loose CD lots, I'll have, like right now I have one for over 450 discs. I've gone all the way up to like 700 discs at a time. I will not take pictures of all of them because I don't have enough photos to fit the 12 that eBay allows you for free. But regardless of that, I'll take maybe 5 or 6 of some, of the tops of maybe like 40 of them at a time. In addition to, of course, taking a picture of all of them in stacks, but just so that the buyer gets a general idea of what's in there. But then when there's so many like that, I won't take that much time to do it. But this way, I look at it from the buyer's perspective. I haven't done a test to see if it sells better this way versus just one photo of all the discs, or just like spread them out on the table kind of a thing. But anyway, this is the way I do it, and it does pretty well. So if you found that you don't need to do those photos, then great. But anyway, yeah. So let me do this other one, and then I think I'm done here for the day. Here they are. The loose DVD lot that I'm going to sell on eBay in a 99-cent auction, 7 days. So I took a picture of all of them together, and then I laid them out, 3 on each pile or each stack, and then I took 3 more photos of all of them, and so a total of 4 photos. There's a little bit more of these than the kids' ones, and so that's basically that. So another thing I wanted to mention is as you can see, this one's great shape. This one's got a little bit of wear. It's tough to see in the camera. This one's in great shape. I'll just look for it. This one's pretty rough. Great shape. Great shape. Great shape. So anyway, my point is that it's a smorgasbord basically. There are some that are really have a lot of wear on them. A lot of small scratches, or just like they've fallen on the ground, or who knows what. But when I list them on eBay, I say in the condition note that they're untested, sold as is, and that the wear on the discs varies from very good or pristine, I can't remember what I put, to a lot of wear, basically. But they are sold as is, untested. So I've only ever had one person have an issue with the condition of loose. They were actually CDs, not DVDs. Only one person of all the ones that I've sold. I've sold a lot of them. And as far as I understand it, that covers me. As long as I say that they're untested, they're sold as is, they're in various conditions. So my guess is most of them will play fine. There might be a few that there'll be an issue with. If you had a resurfacer, you could probably resurface it and it'd work fine, but most people don't. And I'm not going to sit there and resurface any of them because it's just not worth the time. So I don't recommend you doing that unless you have some massive machine where you can resurface 30 at a time and you want to spend the time on that. But and you want to advertise as they're pristine, like new, every single one will work, that type of thing. Maybe get some more money for that. But anyway, that's how I do it. So that's everything. Now I'm going to go home, have lunch, see the family, upload all these photos to my computer, and then list some of this stuff today, if time allows. I think that's all that I have from the warehouse today. If I don't have any more videos, thanks for watching, guys. As always, keep booking, and there's going to be more videos to come. I did have something else to mention, that as I was taking photographs of the DVDs, I actually made another sale, individual eBay sale. So that's another one. So I'm absolutely motivated now to list individual items on eBay, as I also list or interspersed in with listing auctions. And we'll see. I don't have to do a ton every day, but I can at least do some. Try to do it a couple times a week, because I just did it once this week and I've seen sales trickle in. And we'll see if I list more today, tomorrow, if the weekend shows some better sales as well. It's just, that's the thing I always, I forget. I know it, but I forget, or I'm stubborn. and I don't realize how important it is to list individually individual items for eBay as well, so that I can get those sales going. And the interesting thing is, the sales that I'm getting are not they're not from the new items I listed. I haven't sold any of the new items that I listed earlier this week. It's all been from stuff I've already had in stock. Hopefully at some point the new stuff sells as well, which usually happens. Sometimes I'll list something and it'll sell the same day within a few hours. It depends on what it is, if it's something super popular. But sometimes it just takes, a couple weeks or whatever, days, weeks to sell some of the new stuff that I listed. We'll see. I'll let you know how that goes. But the thing that I sold today, or I just sold, hopefully there'll be more. I sold a Power Rangers PC video game. And I know that's been up there for a little while. So it's just random stuff. I sold the PC video game. I sold that trilogy, book trilogy. I sold a CD yesterday. I sold, what else there's a couple other things, but CD, video game, books. So let's see, as I continue to list more, a lot of these DVDs that I have taken photographs of. I've got a whole bunch of other stuff here too. But as I list more of that, let's see if I can bump up my sales on eBay, because I'm seeing all these people talking about in the forums, at Facebook groups, and on YouTube about how their sales have gone through the roof on eBay because of the virus and because of Amazon screwing things up, that a lot of people are buying on eBay now. But anyway, if this is the last part of the video, keep looking. Thanks for watching. Here's all 5 of the packages I'm delivering, or I'm preparing today. That's it so far. We'll see if I get any more. 2 are lots, CD lots, and 3 are individual sales on eBay. So I'm happy for those individual sales. I'm going to get to listing soon, and hopefully I'll get some more.